This is the GoPro Hero 4 and it was released in 2014. But how good is this action cam today? Keep in mind there are two different models of this. You have the Hero 4 Black and the Hero 4 Silver. These are, in my opinion, very iconic cameras. The biggest differences between the Silver and the Black is that the Black has no touchscreen on the back, whereas the Silver does have a touchscreen on the back. But the Hero 4 Black can shoot in 4K at 30 and 25 FPS, whereas the Hero 4 Silver cannot. So then you are stuck using 2.7K 25 FPS. And the Hero 4 Black can capture in 720p at 240 FPS, which the Silver can't. And from the two, I prefer the Hero 4 Silver because of the screen, but if you want better image quality and you don't want a screen on the back, then you should get the Hero 4 Black. So you can pick these up for a very cheap price these days, for like less than 50 euros. But keep in mind that because these are already old cameras, the battery life is not that great. You cannot get new batteries anymore, so don't expect a great battery life. It's most of the time about half an hour, maybe an hour if you're lucky. But if you want better battery life, you can for example use the GoPro Karma grip. So the GoPro Karma is a gimbal and it makes the footage look a lot more stable, but you also have a battery grip here inside that charges the camera. But keep in mind that the gimbal does make noise, so you will hear that in the audio recordings if you are very quiet, and that is just very annoying and disappointing. So when we take a look at the actual video quality of the Hero 4, you can see that the Hero 4 Black still produces a nice image in 4K. However, because there is no stabilization at all, the image looks very shaky. And that makes it sometimes almost unusable. So you definitely need to keep your hands stable or mount it into a stable position. So if you mount it, for example, on a car or on a tripod, then you won't have the issues with the stabilization. Or you need to get a gimbal, but the gimbals are more expensive than the cameras themselves. So I'm not sure if that is a smart idea. Then you might as well be better off going for a Hero 5 Black that has a little bit of internal stabilization. So right now I am shooting on the GoPro Hero 4 in 4K at 25 FPS and I'm using the internal microphone. So how good does the audio sound and how does the image quality look? Whoa! And when we take a look at the Hero 4 Silver videos, you can see that it also looks very nice. And you have this touchscreen on the back where you can change different settings. It doesn't work extremely fast, but it works much faster compared to the Hero 4 Black, which you need to change all the settings on this tiny screen, which is very annoying. But on the Silver you can just use the touchscreen to quickly change a setting. And for the audio quality, it has a single microphone on the top of the camera, which sounds actually pretty good if you don't have the gimbal attached to it. But keep in mind the microphone doesn't really have a wind reduction option. Here we have some stones. And sadly the microphone on the GoPro Hero 4 is mono. But that doesn't mean that the microphone sounds bad. So what do you think of the microphone quality? This is the microphone of the GoPro Hero 4. So right now I'm recording on the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, so not the black one, 1080p at 25 FPS, and the sharpness is set to low. I'm using it in the GoPro Karma gimbal and I have an ND filter on it, but because the sun is already so strong, I'm not sure if it actually gives the motion blur effect. So I set it to 1/50th of a shutter and then everything was overexposed, so now it is on the automatic shutter. So how's the video quality? How's the audio quality? I think if I am quiet, you can hear the gimbal noise in the recordings. So that's a bit annoying. So for the build quality, these cameras are really tiny and easy to carry around and they feel pretty good, but they don't feel extremely rugged. So these are meant to be used in a waterproof case if the camera needs to be rugged, but then the audio will be a lot worse. So keep that in mind. And you cannot throw this camera underwater without the case. So with the Hero 5, it is waterproof without using a case, but with this one, that isn't the case. So should you get a GoPro Hero 4 today? Well, it can still capture some nice images if you know what you are doing. And it's also a very cheap camera. However, keep in mind it has a lot of limitations. So there is no image stabilization at all, which makes the image very shaky. The battery life is just very bad and getting a Hero 4 battery can be difficult. And changing menu settings, especially on the Hero 4 Black, can be a bit annoying. So if you want an action camera, then I definitely recommend to spend a little bit more and maybe get the Hero 5, which might have slightly worse audio quality, but then you have a rugged camera on its own without needing a waterproof case. Then you have built-in image stabilization, so you don't have that issue of the image looking extremely shaky. And because the batteries on the Hero 7 are the same as the Hero 5, that means that you can still easily get better battery life out of it compared to a Hero 4. But again, if you don't need any stabilization, you don't mind the terrible battery life, then you can still get some really nice 4K images out of the Hero 4 Black, and the 2.7K images out of the Hero 4 Silver also still look very nice. But what do you think of these old action cameras? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for watching.